everybody, it's Lisa, Twyla's mom, and today is July 14th, Friday. And you know what that means? We go to the Dollar Tree on Fridays. Yes! And I just go to my small local Dollar Tree here in my small little town. So I don't always get new things. It may take me a long time, or I may never ever get the new stuff that you guys all get. Sometimes I do travel to a different town, but I don't do that a lot. But anyway, let me show you what I did get from my local Dollar Tree. I got quite a bit of stuff, and I did find some new things this week. I scratched my cheek right there. Oh well. I did find some new things this week. So, let's get started, okay? Because it's a pretty good sized one. The first thing I got some cream cheese pepper bites. I'm going to give these a try. Now, these are not new to my store. They've been there for a little while. But these were the loaded potato sticks. And they are real baked potato, cheddar cheese, sour cream, and bacon in a crispy golden coating. So I'm going to give those a try. Here is the nutrition facts if anyone wants to pause it. And I don't know if you guys can really make it out. If you can, there they are. But they sounded interesting, so I might be having these for lunch tonight. Yeah. I picked up another bag of the Red Bird assorted candy puffs. They come in, let's see, what flavors do you get? Looks like a citrus flavor, watermelon, and apple. So this is what they look like. And, oh, let's see. You get key lime, pink grapefruit, cotton candy, strawberry, vanilla, watermelon, lemon, orange, green apple, and passion fruit. They give you a list right here on the back of all the flavors that's in here. To me, they all tasted like watermelon, green apple, or strawberry. Yeah, they didn't taste like what they're talking about. But it is an 8-ounce package. So I picked that up. But I am not going to be eating these. My fourth son, Marshall, is stationed. Well, he's in the Army. He's deployed right now. He's overseas. And he has requested a few things from back here in the States. So he didn't request these, but I thought Mama would send him, you know, some candy, because it's always nice to have that. He did tell me he did not want any food right now. And I'm a little worried about sending him food, because what you don't have, you cannot miss. So, yeah, I did get him those, and I got him a couple other little food items, but it wasn't like his favorites, so I know he won't miss them. Yeah, like those aren't his favorites. But Marshall sometimes gets a really dry throat, so I'm hoping something like that might help him with that. Okay, let's quit chit-chatting and get on with this haul, okay? I did find the color-changing night lights, and we keep one in the downstairs bathroom and one in our hallway. So I'm going to try these out and see if they are any good. So yeah, pick those up. They had the decorative tape at my Dollar Tree. Now I only picked up 2 packages of it. They did not have the, there's another set out there. There's 3 sets. But they only had 2 sets at my Dollar Tree, and they had tons of it. So if they have more next week, I'm going to pick up more to put away for friend mail. So here we go. I got the love one and the heart ones. So yeah, and I'll put these away to send out to friends, and may not do it right away, but you know, like these don't go bad. So I have a good stash of things I tuck away for when I'm doing my friend mail packages, and maybe a year from now I'll be like, oh, I should send her some of this tape. Yeah, so. And by then, maybe you've already used your tape, so you'll be like, yes, I needed some more. So then I found these. These are by Sherwood, and they are called nut clusters. They come in a 3-ounce package. They are peanut, pumpkin seed, and blueberries. And I usually don't like something like this because they're so hard and crunchy. About the crunchiest thing I like to eat is the Crunchers potato chips or my pork skins. But I thought I would give these a try because they feel kind of chewy. You know, the nuts, of course, will be, you know, crunchy, but they feel kind of chewy. But here are the nutrition facts. And blueberries, I like blueberries, so, you know, I want to give these a try. Okay, now to also go to my son, he did not request these, but I bet you anything the young man did not think to pack something like this. If I know my son, he didn't think to pack them. I got him a pair of toenail clippers and a pair of fingernail clippers with the file boards. I will take these out of the package to send to him, though, because I don't think he wants, you know, people around him to see sassy and chic. So I'll just take these out of the package and send them to him. Then let's see. Oh, and my Dollar Tree had tons of these. Tons, like 2 full boxes. That, you know, about that deep, about that wide, you know. So I only picked up 2, though, and I figured, well, if they are there next week, I'll pick up 2 more. And they are the gold and silver tassels. These will be perfect for like pocket letters, flip books, just to send to somebody. So I picked up a gold one and a silver one. So yeah, that's what I got. Then I did get some new stickers, and I haven't seen anyone hauling these. I'm sure someone out there has, and I just haven't caught it, or I haven't seen it. But let me find something to put behind these. This will work. These are, they're almost holographic, that real thin ones, and I don't care for those much. But these also are dimensional. So here's the first set, the set of butterflies. And they have some dimension to it. It's like there's, you know, like the dimensional ones. Yeah. And they're very glittery. So there's that set. And then they had a flower set. And then they had a monster truck set, which these will be perfect for my grandsons. And they are dimensional. You can't really see it here on camera, but they are. Then they had some robots. Here is some octopuses, some snails, things like that. Then they had the sports. And like I said, they're dimensional. Like the basketballs are sticking up off the word hoops. The baseball is sticking up. Yeah. And then they had some animals. I'm trying to get rid of that glare. You got an owl, a parrot, elephant, bunny. Is that a monkey? A monkey. A deer. That deer is really kind of cool. A deer, a giraffe. Why would a deer and a giraffe and an elephant? Oh, well. It also has a fox. So like I said, I haven't seen anyone hauling these. So I picked up one of each set. There's a fly in here. Then I picked up a package of these Trolley Cherry Bombers. I've been tempted to try these, and I think I'm going to give it a try. So pick that up. And here's the nutrition facts, although they're not that nutritious. So let's see. I picked up one of the ID holders for my daughter. and it's got the long lanyard on it, but she can remove that, and actually this is a big enough hole on here that she can fit her lanyard on. And she has to carry her student ID. If I remember right, she has to wear it or have it visible, like if she leaves her classroom or something. So, picture up there, and it's double-sided. See, you can slide one in the yellow side, and you can slide one in the pink side. And it's pretty durable. These are really pretty durable. So, if your kids need one of these, you might want to try to find them one there, because like I said, you can take that string off and, you know, replace it with a more durable one. My son did request drink mixes, though, for his water. So now I'll pick him up more. I'll probably pick him up a bunch from Walmart and some from the Dollar General. But the Dollar Tree, they only had sugar-free ones, and I know he wouldn't like that. He told me he didn't care what flavor, but I don't think he's going to want sugar-free. So I got him an orange crush and a cherry or strawberry crush. There we go. So I'll put that in his package. He also likes raisins. Now, I didn't want to send him a big old box of raisins. They would probably go stale before he got them 8, or they'd be all sticky. So I just got him 2 of these 6-pack raisins. Now, my Dollar Tree does have the Craisin Raisin mix, but he doesn't like cranberries. So, sending him these, because this isn't something that is his favorite. He just likes them. So, it's not as though when he runs out, he will miss them. So, yeah. So, I got him those. Then, I had picked up some tea towels a month or 2 ago for my daughter-in-laws to put away for their Christmas, and they had the pot holders this week to match. So I had gotten one set of the blue that says live every moment, laugh every day, love with all your heart. So I got one set of those. So there's the pot holders to match. I had gotten the tea towels that says home sweet home. There's the pot holders. And then I couldn't remember which one of the family, Faith, Family, and Friends color I had gotten. Did I get the gray one or did I get the teal one? So I picked one. They only had one of the teals. So I thought, if it was the teal, I'd better grab them now. So I picked them both up. I can always return these, or friend mail. Yeah, a friend mail gift. That would be perfect for a friend mail gift. Okay, this was new at my Dollar Tree, but, you know, it's school supplies. All the school supplies are new. But I saw someone haul these, and it was a channel that I don't typically watch. It was just on my, oh, what do you call it? You know, suggestion box. So I thought, well, I'll check into that, see what it's like, you know, see how this person does. And she did great, but I can't remember who it was now. Yeah. But she had shown these index cards. And what it is, they're on these spiral thing here. But they have dividers that you take out and you can put them where you choose. And then you put them where you choose. You pop them back into place. And it also has a spot right here to like put, you know, what this is about and stuff. Now, my daughter uses index cards for school things. So I got her one of every color. I got her a pink one, an orange one, a green one, and a purple one. Now, Twyla takes notes on hers, and she will sometimes also make flashcards if she's doing a test or what have you. These also have perf right along there, so that if you tear one out, you don't mess up the spiral. Now, I do have to say, these are not as thick as a normal index card, but, and they only have 60 pages. But for what she has, what she uses them for, I think they'll be okay. Like I said, she takes notes on them. She'll make flashcards sometimes for herself. So I think she'll be okay with these. And I think she's going to really like them. So pick those up for her. I needed a new bath sponge, scrunchie, whatever these are called. What are these called? They call them bath sponges. I am so rough on these things. But I needed a new one of those. I tried the Dollar Tree fabric softener. I think I picked it up a couple of weeks ago. Or maybe it was last week. I didn't mind it at all. A lot of times, cheap fabric softener is thin and watery. This was a thick consistency so thick that you definitely have to dilute it. But usually when I get cheap fabric softener, it's so watery I don't even bother to dilute it. But this is nice and thick. It has an excellent fresh smell. It smells a lot like Downy. I don't think it smells like Snuggle, but it does smell a lot like Downy. So yeah, I did pick it up. I recommend you guys give it a try. It's only $1. If it's not your cup of tea, maybe you could make some of the homemade Febreze with it. Yeah. Okay, next thing I got here. I wanted to take a bubble bath, but I don't have any bubbles, you know. And I debated on using my body wash, but it's like, man, body wash is expensive, and I don't use Dollar Tree body wash, and so I thought I'm gonna get myself some bubble bath. Well, the bubble bath that they had for adults, I didn't care for the smell, but I did go ahead and smell the Paw Patrol bubble bath. And who makes this? I guess Nickelodeon. It's the Nickelodeon brand. But anyway, I thought I would smell this, and it smells good. It smells like, it's hard to explain. It says it's pup berry. It does smell a little berry-ish, yeah, but it just smells so good. I might take myself a bubble bath today. Yeah. I needed more hair conditioner. Didn't need any shampoo, but I did need some conditioner. Now, I typically use the small Salon Selectives tub, but every so often I like to just use regular conditioner to kind of use something else, because when I use the same conditioner over and over and over for months on end, it does leave a buildup on my hair. So I just picked up a different kind, and I got the VO5 volumizing. Yep. So, and it is pretty thick. When I went to smell it, I kind of squeezed it a little bit, and it's really thick. It's a thick consistency, so I think I will like that. Then I needed a whiteboard eraser. So, and they had all the designs. They had Ladybug. They had a car. They had something else. I want to say an apple. But I just got the one that says, wow. Because we are big superhero fans here in this house. So I picked that up. I was going to pick up two, but then I thought, I can get these all the time. Just because they say something doesn't mean that I have to have two of them. You know, like when this one's all dead and gone and ready to be thrown away, I can get the regular one if they're all gone. Yes, I can. I picked up another pack of the toilet paper. Last week I told you guys all about this. I think I have found my next favorite toilet paper. I think I have. Yeah, I like it. I really do. I was going to get their brand of paper towels to give them a try, but when I gave them the squeeze test, because I always give a cheap brand the squeeze test. And why I do that is to see how tightly wound it is. If they are tightly wound, it's usually a good product. But when I gave their brand of paper towels a good squeeze, yeah, you could see them separating off the roll and everything. It's like, nope, we'll stick to our favorites. Okay. Then I picked up a package of the Wonder Texas Toast. Yeah, I love this with to make grilled cheese out of. Texas toast for grilled cheese, and French toast is so good. In fact, I might either French toast or grilled cheese for supper. I'll have to ask Scott and Twyla which one they want. Then the last thing I got, and these were way up by the register, I have enough notebooks and notepads that I don't need anymore, but I could not pass this one up. And they only have the polka dot design. But I'm going to open this and show you, because this video is already pretty long, so why not make it longer, right? Oh, I like this cover. It's kind of got a plastic feel to it, a textured, and it is polka dotted. But look, do you see the rainbow colors? Look. Yeah, the paper is colored. Oh, I was just like, wow. And it is good paper. It's nice and pretty thick. And I like it. I sure do. Right now I am using, where is my notebook? Oh, here it is. I always do my grocery list in one of these notebooks to take with me. And, yeah, that way I don't misplace my grocery list or whatever, and I just take the whole thing with me. But I think when I get this one all used up, I might use this one, because this is good. Oh, I like that. I might have to get another one of these next week. These would be good in Twyla's stocking for Christmas. I think she'd like one of these. So, yeah. Okay, guys, that is the Dollar Tree find for Friday. Yeah. I hope you guys have a great weekend. And we cooled off a bit. I was looking outside. It rained really bad last night, Thursday night. I'd already made it to work, but it had, no, I hadn't. It was raining, but not a lot when I got to work. And then about an hour later, it just poured. But, you know, it only lasted for a couple of hours, yeah. Didn't last long. And we are in the upper 80s, I think they said. I was looking out the window. I think they said we'd make it to the upper 80s. So we went from 90, how high? It was 97 yesterday. Heat index of 115. All the way down to 89. Yeah, and tomorrow's supposed to be about the same, in the upper 80s. So it's like, whoa, we get a couple of days break. Yeah, my poor husband, he works days and he does not work in the air conditioning, so he's probably really happy that it cooled off. So so I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I am going to get off of here and put this stuff away, okay? Don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and leave me a comment. I love to hear from each and every one of you. Bye.